This cake is crazy. As you can see, it's a banana cake, but it does not use the part of the bananas that you think it's gonna use. So you know how you eat bananas pretty much, well, many people eat them every day, and you throw away the peels every day? You don't have to be doing that. You could be using them to bake things. Some parts of the banana, it's true, you're not actually gonna eat. This crazy dry end, that's gotta go. And this little nub here. But the rest of it, all this peel is what we're gonna actually bake with. The peel actually has a ton of moisture and a lot of banana flavor if you let them get really, really ripe, almost kind of like destroyed looking. And you wanna know how I know you can eat banana peels? This cookbook, which was written by longtime Food 52 editor Lindsay-Jean, Cooking with Scraps. It's all about how to use the parts of fruits and vegetables that we normally throw away without thinking about it. I've cooked a lot of the recipes, but this one grabbed my eye. It sounded insane. We're just gonna simmer these for 10 minutes. It'll just soften them up a little bit and make them really easy to blend. Check it out, it's starting to simmer. The peels are gonna get soft, and it feels like a crazy science experiment. It's done simmering. So first thing is to strain it, because we're not gonna use all of that cooking water. Now we blend. Uh-oh. Ah, got it. You wanted me to know how the banana water tastes? Let's see. I bet it's gonna be banana-y. I'm afraid it's gonna be a little bitter, but we'll see. I think there's a good reason you don't put all of that in there. Okay, now it's time to make a normal cake like you've made before. Starts really exactly like you would think, creaming butter and sugar. We're gonna call that light and fluffy. Now it's time for egg yolks. I'm gonna save these whites. So, okay, yolks go in. Boop. Boop. Now it's time for our magic ingredient, right? Yes. Okay, losing track. Last thing goes in, buttermilk. Now we get to play the fun game where I remember what all my dry ingredients are. That's it. Now I put it back in here. Okay, I'm just gonna fold, right? I'm not missing anything, right? I'm basically just looking for no big pockets of flour. My egg whites are gonna get frothy. Come check this out. Not quite there yet, but it just looks cool. So you just fold in until the egg whites have barely blended in. Fluffy, ready to become a happy layer cake. This just needs to go into 2 pans that have been buttered and floured and parchmented and all that. So that batter that at times was a little ugly along the way is looking very nice now. You just gotta have a little bit of faith. It just needs to bake for like 25 minutes and I'll make the frosting in the meantime. It's time to make a super simple brown sugar frosting. It's all just made right on the stovetop. So this delicious mixture needed to cool off so it would get a little bit thicker. It's ready to go now. And now we turn it from a drippy, yummy glaze to a frosting with a bunch of powdered sugar as usual. Okay, I think that this is a good consistency for holding a swirl, but you can just check on a little corner and see if you want to add more powdered sugar. And this, I think this is gonna be really good. So now we can frost. And these are the moments when you're really, really happy if you have an offset spatula like this. But if you don't have one, you can wing it with a knife. Am I even? Look at that. I've got all that to finish my sides and then swoop beautifully over the top. It's gonna be just fine. I tend to default to just these kind of haphazard, lazy swoops because they work kind of no matter how your frosting's behaving. So we have our amazing banana peel cake, but I don't want you to have to take my word for it. So I have some friends here to taste it and tell you what they think. Friends, come over. Hi guys.
Hey, how's it going?
If you do the secret ingredient thing, make sure they don't have a latex allergy. And Dave, what was your response to that?
I expected there to be gloves in it. I'm assuming it's not the case, but
It's not gloves. It's not latex gloves.
great.
Okay.
Nice.
Here's the cake you're gonna eat. I made you a big slice.
I cannot
Each of you.
finish that. Oh, that's really good. That's really, really good.
It's really feathery. I love the texture. I'm just like touching the cake right
I know, right?
What should we do after we eat this cake?
You should go like and subscribe and push all the things, and then you'll get videos of crazy cakes. Because this cake is bananas.